So, hey guys, welcome to my channel where if you know, you can grow. So let's erase our doubt and let's pay attention because with Sean, it's always something to learn. This is my Philodendron Imperial Red. I thought it was a Prince of Orange, at least that's how it was marketed. When I got it home though, it just started kind of blooming in just like a real red, lush color. So we just all assume that this right here is a Philodendron Imperial Red, which it hasn't given me any indicator that it can't be something else. But anyway, what I want to show you is what thrips look like. Don't know if you can, as close as I can get, they're very, very, very little small bugs. They are preventable if you clean your plants soon as you get them from the store. In that case, I did not do that. And I've been paying for it ever since. The best thing to do though is to immediately when you recognize it, to go ahead and start repotting your plants. Immediately what you want to go ahead and do is start treating for it. I've shared this with you a couple of times. Almost every repot you see me doing, I've actually been cleaning my plant and doing it as well. And I've been cleaning my plant even if I don't see anything, if it's been over in that area, just to be sure, because these things are so small. I just checked for this plant for being sick about a month ago, and nothing, no indicator, nothing. Now all of a sudden I see things. So that's the importance of weekly monitoring your plants. And now that I do see something, let's just go ahead and take care of it. Again, I'm going to get some of my signature cloth wraps by Viva. Okay. Try not to use too many of these because they are expensive. And now I'm going to go ahead and wipe my leaf. Now, it's important that you have to wipe the front and the bottom parts of the leaf. And I would even say go to the stem if you need to and if you can reach it. Reason why, because these bugs, they hide everywhere. And this is one of these things, especially if they are thrips, you are going to need to do something like a 3-week treatment. Like every week you're going to have to come in here or get that plant and actively clean and spray. You're going to have to if you want your plant to get better. The next thing you would have to do is to sprinkle some of the systematic houseplant insect control right here. You're going to need this too. Just the insecticidal soap, to me, isn't enough, or it doesn't move fast enough to be able to save the plant just alone. Not as quick as you mix these two in together. I don't think it's an overkill on the plants. I haven't had a problem with them, so I would definitely recommend the two together. Okay, and we've gotten the top and bottom of all these leaves. Next, what I'm going to be doing is actually putting this into a self-watering container as well, right here. And hopefully, because I don't see any roots growing out the bottom of here, this soil should be just the amount that we need for this pot. If not, of course, I use my signature mix here just to fill it back around. But let's see. I want to just squeeze around here. And remember, I don't like to water the plants before I do any type of repot. Okay. That'll be perfect. And now what we're going to do is just go around and build around it. And there we go, guys. So this is inside of here. So you know what we have to use. It's going to be our Super Thrive mixed in with the bottled water. Always remember to use room temperature water or warm water, not warm water, but you know. You don't want the water to be too hot, but the water can't be too cold because you're going to throw your plant into shock, either or. I just put a little bit in there, shake it up and keep it moving. So I'm just going to put a little bit in here There we go. As long as it goes in there. I've never measured it out before and never had a problem with any of it. So I'm gonna go ahead and sprinkle this first because I feel like if I put this down and I water it, maybe it'll work some of this ingredients on down, just in case we got some little bugs hiding down there that want to know what's going on. Now what I'm doing is watching for this water meter for it to start moving and let me know that it's enough water in there. All right, it went up a little bit more as the water starting to drain out. I'm only gonna put a little bit in because I know that this is gonna go straight to the bottom. I am moving a little bit, but it's right at the line, not all the way at full, and I'll take that right there. And there we have it. So I will be still actively treating for the plant with my insectical soap. I usually do not put any more of this down. I just put this down one time in doing the treatment, so we're gonna see. I've had success with getting rid of pests and thrips and mealybugs. I've had some success, and then I've had some that I didn't have success with. These two ingredients is what took care of the problem the last time, and the only time I see that this ingredients or this mix doesn't work is if I get to the plant entirely too late. Like sometimes the plant is just completely damaged before you can even try to save it. Unless you really get in there and probably cut the whole plant off, cut it at the top of the base with the node right there. And maybe if it has some roots already growing, spray those all the way out with some warm water, peroxide dip, just a little bit of peroxide in there to help with the oxidization of the plant. And then try to do a repot in a small pot. You possibly can make that work. I've done that a couple of times and I've had a 50-50 success rate. So, hey, it's just the alternative to completely giving up. You could try that. But let's just try to catch our plants in time. And if we're watching them and monitoring them weekly, then we should catch them for the most part. But anyway, if you like what I was talking about, and even if you have a comment with something, and I definitely appreciate it when you make a share, just do that for me. Other than that, I appreciate you being here. You're growing with Sean.